spring concert, titled Saturday Morning Soundtrack, is also our annual scholarships concert. So today we present to you 4 young musicians whose talents sound themselves. Throughout the concert, however, we'll bring you themes from some of the most beloved animated cartoons and movies in the American television and film library. First, though, please rise if you are so inclined and able. Place your hand over your heart if you wish. Salute if you are a veteran, and join in singing as the American Wind Band performs Star Spangled Banner. Pixar computer animated movies capture the hearts and imaginations of billions throughout the world. Pixar is just the most recent Disney animated adventure. It all began with Walt Disney's 1928 sound-synchronized cartoon, Steamboat Willie, a character who later became known as
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, right. So to start our first reel today is a graduate of the Indiana University School of Music, the University of Illinois Graduate School. Presently the orchestra director at Pleasantdale School District 107 Ridge, and music director of the American Wind Band, Maestra Julie Elastigirl Shardy, with Michael Brown's arrangement of Pixar classics, Pixar movie magic. After which, let's see how many of them we can. although maybe you prefer I keep the microphone. No one exemplified parental involvement and enthusiasm for the Catholic Youth Organization bands than did its equipment manager, Joe Zinn. Many of us in the American Wind Band remember our days in CYO with Joe always present. His support for the American Wind Band was also unsurpassed. His family founded the Joe Zinn Memorial Scholarship in his name. This year, awardee of the Joe Zinn Memorial Scholarship is 8th grader Kyle Noel. Not mentioned in Kyle's profile in our program is the fact that Kyle is an accomplished golfer, enjoys theater, published his first video game, Dr. Soon, on Steam last year, enjoys sushi, has a dog named Piper, and a sister, Alexa, who attends the prestigious Ohio State University. The only reason I use that adjective has nothing to do, actually. In fact, I have 2 degrees from finance. Today, accompanied by Jaina Carpenter, Kyle will perform Carl Philipp Stamitz Clarinet Concerto No. 3 in B-flat major.
Joe's daughter, Liz.
Congratulations, well done. I hope you always deserve it.
Thank you, Liz.
Liz, I left the part out about your dad. The only instrument, he always said the only instrument I know how to play is the radio. That's Smetana, the mid to late 19th century Bohemian composer of operas and symphonic poems, and the founder of the Czech National School of Music. Mentioning Smetana and Looney Tunes in the same sentence seems a bit absurd, but after all, they are called Looney Tunes. Between 1930 and 1969, Warner Brothers produced myriad animated cartoons with characters very prominent in our childhood memories, including Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, and Sylvester, to name just a very few. But Smetana's Dance of the Comedians, from his opera The Barber Bride, made its way into 15 Looney Tunes, mainly featuring the Roadrunner and his always frustrated nemesis, Wild E. Coyote. Here to lead you on a hectic bohemian dance and a chase scene from Looney Tunes is a graduate of the DePaul University School of Music, the Northern Illinois University Graduate School of Education, distinguished music educator in the Chicago Public and Private Schools, founder and now associate director of the American Wind Band, as well as a frequent user of the Acme Mail Order Company. The wily coyote himself, Maestro Vincent J. Furman, and the American Wind Band. horn player in the band who was moved to sponsor the William and Nancy Moore Charitable Scholarship after joining the band and learning about the American Wind Band Support Program for young musicians. This year's Moore Charitable Trust Scholarship awardee is Amelia Stewart. Aside from her list of achievements listed in the program, Amelia's favorite color is yellow. Her favorite subject is math. She loves sushi, reads mysteries, my kind, is into arts and crafts, plays the piano, and has a beloved sister, Ellen. Amelia will be applying the Moore Scholarship to attend the famed Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp this summer. Today, accompanied by Heather Stewart, she will be performing Camille Saint-Saëns' Allegro Appassionata for bassoon.
enjoying the band. A wonderful, wonderful way of acknowledging, encouraging young people to participate in music, get into this wonderful competition. Really felt and performed well. Congratulations. Wonderful performance. Let's have another round of applause.
Most amazing thing about Amelia's performance today is she's been playing bassoon for 1 evening. That's amazing. Okay, for our final piece before intermission, I'm just going to read you what the composer Randall E. Standridge wrote. But I want you then listen very closely to the story and then close your eyes during the performance, if you so wish, and imagine the story unfolding. Animation Episode 1, Wabbit, operates under the conceit that it is a lost score to a forgotten cartoon. The movie starts with the opening credits paying homage to the jaunty melodies that always preceded the main action. Before we find our hunter sneaking through the forest in search of prey, he finds our rascally friend enjoying a nice sunny day, completely unaware that he is being watched. The hunter sneaks up until the rascal spots him, and then the chase is on. The duo runs through the forest as the hunter falls further behind. He rounds a corner, and suddenly, the most gorgeous creature he has ever seen stands before him. Suspiciously furry mademoiselle charms the hunter, who leans in for a kiss and is slapped for his performance. Laughter is heard as our hero runs away to the city. A chase in taxis across busy urban streets takes place before they both arrive at a construction site. The hunter looks up at the top of the building and sees something falling. An anvil slams into the hunter, who, furious, races up to the construction site, chasing the rascal until he runs through a fake door and into the sky. He blinks twice, looking down, before falling to the ground below, and his spirit ascends to the heavens. The varmint winks one last time to the audience before the credits roll out. I'll talk to you again after this message. south suburbs, even Arlington Heights. And as I said, we're self-sufficient. We have our expenses. As simple as that, one example. But we also have to pay for our concert venues, our rehearsal hall, and so on and so forth, pair of instruments, lights, symbols, and music. So anything you can donate today, much appreciated. None of these plays get remunerated. We don't have to shake your head. And nor do the directors. So we do all this just for fun, as you can tell. So there should be people in the lobby with buckets. You can put little envelope you got if you want to do that. We have a QR code in the program. My dog and his best friend. And I use that, both Max and Leo. And or you can just give me the money and I'll take care of it. Okay? So we'll see you in 15 minutes. That clock says 3:39. I will look at it again later on, and we should be back here by 3:15. All right, have a nice intermission. Okay, just before we start the second band, and thank you very much. And actually, if you look at the program, you'll notice that our list of donors is incredibly big, and we can't, Dan, thank you enough for all that you do for us in that regard. So, band, give the audience a big hand. Don't forget to look at our sponsors in the program. They also help out. And our next, oh, wait a minute. We have a new member, because we always announce them at the intermission. So, Carla O'Brien on clarinet, would you please stand and face the music? Flute. Okay, so I thank you for all the voice, Carla. I hope you're in the flute section in the program, because I do that too. Okay, now, one last thing. We have our final concert on June 7th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the American Legion Post 80 in Downers Grove. A blanket or one chair. If the weather does not cooperate, we'll all go over to Julie's house and on the living room and you can join us. No. If the weather's inclement, we will actually perform in the BMW Hall, which is right behind our venue. So make sure you come to that. That'll be a lot of fun. The theme is going to be nature. Nature. That'll be fun. Okay. Although never performed in his lifetime, Modest Mussorgsky's Night on Bald Mountain, originally titled St. John's Eve on Bald Mountain, achieved lasting fame. His dear friend, Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, rearranged it as a fantasy for orchestra, depicting Mussorgsky's original intention to draw a musical picture of the witch's Sabbath on Bald Mountain and the appearance of the giant winged demon, Chernobyl, who summons the souls of the dead. Legend has it that this unholy event occurs on St. John's Eve, the equivalent of Halloween. Millions of listeners owe their initial acquaintance with Mussorgsky's tone poem to Leopold Stokowski's version, specially produced conclusion of Walt Disney's 1940 groundbreaking animated film, Fantasia, where it was linked to Franz Schubert's Ave Maria, at which point in the film, the infernal army slinks back into their abodes of darkness, the sun rises, and the message of triumph. The triumph of hope and life conquers the powers of despair and death. We'll open our second half. This is Yarny, and Mark Williams' arrangement of Mussorgsky's Night on Bald Mountain. Our director is wonderful. She fixed the cymbals back. The Buick Family Scholarship is awarded in honor of Betty Jane and Donald W. Buick and Frida Jane and George C. Buick. They were instrumental in promoting the arts, and today their legacy lives on. Earning the Buick Family Scholarship today is Chloe Vasilakis. Aside from that which you learned about Chloe in the program, her favorite color is purple. She will attend the very prestigious University of Illinois Chaminade as an electrical engineering major in the fall. Her favorite movie is, this is cool, Everything Everywhere All at Once. You've seen it, it's hilarious. She likes cookies, and she has a brother named Constantine. Recently, she earned the Southwest Symphony Concerto. Today, she will perform Cécile Chaminade's melodious Concertino for Flute, Opus 107.
to. But I want to pass on to you this scholarship so that you can do something special and you can continue to advance your legacy with your music. Let's give her one more round of applause.
Barber de Seville, or the Barber of Seville, is the best known as Gioachino Rossini's 39 operas, all of which were written by the time he turned 40 years old. His final opera being William Tell. To give you an idea of Rossini's personality and his girth, he once stated that he had only cried 3 times when his first opera got booed off the stage, when he heard Paganini play the violin for the first time, and when a turkey stuffed with truffles fell into the water during a boating trip. So it stands to reason that he wouldn't have minded the complete comedic license taken by Bugs Bunny as he and his arch nemesis Elmer Fudd trample an operatic stage during Carl Stalling's brilliantly funny arrangement of the Overture to the Barber. This non-stop slapstick short cartoon titled Rat of Seville was released by Warner Brothers Looney Tunes in 1950 and was voted number 12 of the 50 greatest cartoons of all time by members of the animation field. So, to relive our childhood laughter and dressed appropriately for the part, is Maestro Bugs Ciardi and Lake's arrangement of Rossini's Overture to the Barber of Seville. Or if you prefer, the Rabbit of Seville. Ask commotion. Gotta get the pianist. An avid supporter of music, Henrietta Kowalski relished American concerts. She always helped fund their scholarship program, and after passing, her daughter Susan Kowalski Furman and her husband Vince established the Henrietta Kowalski Scholarship Award. Today's recipient is Evangeline Selking, senior at Downers Grove South High School. Evangeline, as you can see in the program, has compiled a remarkable resume of musical achievements and performances. But what's more important is her love for Ginkgo, her cat. Evangeline is also an avid reader of literary fiction, particularly fantasy. Her favorite author is Brandon Sanderson. She has 2 siblings, and her favorite confectionery is chocolate cake. In the fall, she will be attending the really prestigious Yale University. Today, accompanied by our own Andrew Gregg, Evangeline will perform Concerto for Flute, the 3rd movement by Jacques Ibert.
not kidding. She's going to Yale. And at Yale, she's going to study chemistry, maybe philosophy, because it makes her think about why things happen and how they work. So, she promises me that she's going to continue to play. Her favorite performance memory so far has been at Lollapalooza with the Chicago Youth Symphony. So, we're going to send her off with her award to Yale, and she's going to study with members of the Yale Symphony Orchestra there. Let's give her a large
Back here, I'll do it to Wabbit. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. We've known each other 45 years. We don't need to use that. Just throw it. First off, though, why don't the four soloists stand, and let's give them a big round of applause. June 7th at 3 o'clock at the VFW Hall. American Legion, well, okay, 6 American Legion Hall in Downers Square. American Legion Hall 80, if I recall. And
I made a mistake once of saying 60. I won't let me live it down.
Yeah, we've been playing it for many years, our last concert. And bring a blanket, bring a folding chair or a lawn chair. No animals permitted, unfortunately, so you have to leave your cats alone. And if it's inclement weather, we'll just be behind there in a rather large hall. Okay? Well, this is it. We've run through a variety of major cartoon and animation classics for your consideration today. Well, you know what? I never asked you if you knew what the Pixar songs were. Remember that from the first piece? Wait a minute. Sorry about that. We're already over time.
Some of us are going to go going to dinner.
Yeah, well, I better go with you, buddy. Glory Days from what movie? The Incredibles. Well, you man, it's just the audience doesn't know this. You've got it written on your face. The Spirit of Adventure from Up. Main thing from, well, you know, Ratatouille. The Big Race, well, come on, from Cars. And finally, You've Got a Friend in Me from, hey, the audience knew that one. Great, you give it an A minus. Okay. Well, this is it. We run through a variety of major cartoon and animation classics for your consideration. So we'll end with a slam-bang salute to some of the favorite cartoon shows of all time arranged by Larry Clark. Included in our finale is Mel Blanc's memorable version of Mac David and Jerry Livingston's This Is It, from the Bugs Bunny Show. Boyd Curtin's Meet the Flintstones and the Jetsons from the Hanna-Barbera classics of the same name. Danny Elfman's The Simpsons theme, Henry Mancini's unforgettable Pink Panther, the theme music from the Animaniacs by Richard Stone, and the 1935 tune we all know by Charles Tobias, Murray Mancher, and Eddie Cantor, adapted for the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes, Merrily We Roll Along. So, to roll us out the door and hopefully a better mood than we came in, the American Wind Band's Cartoon himself, Vince Berman and Cartoon Symphony. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Band, with the Jaina Carpenter,